Here we are at the Royal Academy for the 256th summer show with one of the curators, Sinta Berry. How is it feeling for you to now see your work, or the works you've curated here in the space?
It's a wonderful feeling. Every year it's very joyous and a real celebration of art being made now. And from seeing works come through digitally in the open submission to then suddenly seeing them in the flesh during the install period and then on the walls, it's kind of mind-blowing. And
How much does it change from seeing something on screen digitally to then actually getting to see a canvas or seeing some sculpture in the flesh?
so the images that we ask for digitally are very high res, and actually you can kind of tell a lot from these digital images, and they give a good sense when the committee are looking through the 16,500 entries, whether they like it or not, and like it enough to bring it through to the next round.
Are there any themes that we're seeing? Is there a kind of common thread that we can see amongst the art this year?
So for Anne Christopher, who was the coordinator this year, she set the theme of making space, which is to be a thread that runs through and people could respond to it or not. So you have found that people have looked at that theme and responded to that. But also people are producing work that means something to them now. So it's a contemporary art show, and you'll find just common themes in the work that they're producing. So it's whether it's kind of looking out their bedroom window and like producing landscapes, which you have a lot of, or being at home, or portraits, pets, things like that. So there's definitely those kind of themes that kind of come through that kind of are common to everyone.
Are there any veterans of the art world that we've seen kind of in multiple shows that are here once again this year?
A lot of the Royal Academicians, Tracy Emin we have, Conrad Shawcross, Cornelia Parker and Christopher, so a lot of the big names from the art world. And then we also have honorary academicians who are international artists that like to also be included. So we've got a huge Anselm Kiefer in Gallery 3. We've got a wonderful wall hanging by Ellen Atsui. So we do have some very big names in the summer exhibition.
You mentioned 16,500 submissions come through. When you're going to, or when the team are going to select them, is there a way that they have to like cleanse their palettes? If you're looking at so many sort of, landscape pictures or pictures from people's like views from their room, etc., they're seeing so many, they have to kind of go away and be sat in a dark room for an hour in between sessions.
Yeah, I think it is a lot, and that's why we do have the cap of 16,500 for the submissions, because we know that any more would just be kind of sensory overload probably. But when they're doing the judging digitally of the 16,500, it's done over a week period, and they might, they do have like lots of breaks, and I think also you get into the rhythm of it, and when you're seeing like lots of artworks, you kind of get your eye in, as it were. So then you kind of know what you like, what the standard's like, and it kind of, I think it becomes an enjoyable process, if I dare say it, for the committee to kind of go through that many artworks.
256th edition of the summer show. How many editions have you worked on personally?
So this is my 7th.
Okay. And all of Piccadilly, like it's just dressed in your colours and your iconography. And then if you go out the back of the gallery towards like Bond Street, the Royal Academy spreads out across quite a bit of central London during this time. It must be quite a proud feeling to see your exhibition, your show, taking over central London.
Yeah, it's a wonderful feeling, and I think the summer exhibition is for everyone. And even the Royal Academy, you can see us all around Piccadilly, but we also want to bring you in, and we want to have people here looking at artwork that's just for everyone, and there's something for everyone in here.
The show's running from the 18th of June to the 18th of August, quite a short window of time to see so many different pieces of work. When you're in here, you're just, there's just boldness in every single direction, and there's multiple rooms of all of this happening. You give us quite a short window to take in quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, we've had my way, we'd have it open all year, but because this is a selling show also, people come and buy many of the artworks that are in the exhibition. So we'll want to take them home at some point. So there has to be a window for that as well.
If you could take home a few, which ones have you got your eye on that we must see when we come to see the show?
Well, actually, one of them is in this gallery. So there's a Peter Uka painting just in the corner there, which is just beautiful, and I would definitely have hanging in my house if I have the space
Okay.
and the money.
I like his radio, so yeah, I'm in tune with you too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sinta, thanks very much for talking to Hoxton Radio today,
Thank you.
and good luck with the rest of the show.
Thank you so much.